Hello, my friends. Today I want to share a video with you of a before and after treatment with Tucker BioKinetic Technique, or TBT. This horse here is named Willa. She's a 7-year-old Andalusian crossed with standard bred. Could be saddlebred. She's a rescue, so no one's exactly sure what she is. So let's just watch her. This is the before treatment. So this horse was doing great. And then for the last week, she suddenly had some issues. So what we're looking at here, she's going to the right at a walk, is, watch right here, the barrel doesn't move the same amount right and left. It moves a little bit better to the left. We're looking at kind of a minimum head up and down movement, and the neck a bit stiff there. And the tail head is held a little bit to the left. Okay, you can also see the right hind toes dragging. And then hock travels inward instead of just going straight back and forth. And then the left hind leg travels medial. See how it's coming to the middle of the horse weight? That means it's balancing the weight. Okay. Then at our trot, we have kind of a high head. And you can really see that right hind toe drag. Getting really tight back. Also, the shoulders are tight. She's short strided. And the front legs are just hitting hard. You can kind of see around the elbows, there's the muscle starts tensing up right when she's going to hit, like she's preparing. So there's a number of things that are wrong. So feel free to rewind that if you like, and just kind of watch if you want to see that any clearer. And then to the right, you can really start telling the right hind is short striding. So what I do for that is just watch the distance between the two legs. It is kind of hard to see. You might want to watch the video and slow down, half speed. But hopefully as soon as you watch the after video, then you'll be like, oh, right, let me go back to the before and see the difference. Because if you weren't staring at every little part, she doesn't look horrible. That's just not her normal. Okay, so this is me doing just a little piece of the treatment. The treatment generally takes me about 45 minutes to do the whole horse. So this is just the part where I was on her right hind. When I thought, hey, why don't I take a video of this? Okay, and so I'm mostly working on her stifle there. Her right hind stifle was really out of alignment, which was the main reason for that toe drag. But she had done something. No one knows what, but her sternum was off, her pelvic symphysis was off, the atlas, the sacrum. These are all major parts of the horse. And I had fixed all those, so I'm now working on legs. If you're not familiar with TBT, it is an energetical technique, and it's also two-handed. So with one hand, not right here. Right here, I'm checking her wiggle, her thoracic lumbar movement from side to side. But when I'm doing the treatment, one hand is using a master point, a TBT master point that talks to the body. And the other hand then is just kind of coaxing things where I want it to go. That's a really short version of what actually is happening, but energy techniques are always hard to tell. Well, to explain. You can see here, she's really relaxing. Her eyes are blinking and her ears are kind of half back. I love that face. It's so nice. Like, oh, it's great. So she did that a lot. And I learned later from the owner that normally she doesn't even stand still at all in the cross ties. And it didn't even occur to me that that was a problem because she stood perfect the whole time. So that was nice to hear. That's her sleepy face. And I always check this thoracolumbar wiggle. You can see it goes all the way up to her head and nose there. It should wiggle. Horses' bodies move kind of like a sinusoidal wave up the whole body. So I'm constantly checking that over and over again. We do have another video on that on the YouTube channel, so you can do that for yourself. See how your horse is moving. So there, I'm just checking all of her parts, and that's what TBT looks like. It doesn't look like much. That's why historically I have not put a whole lot of videos, because it looks like professional petting. But there you go. People wanted to see it. A whole lot more is going on than you can see with your eyes. But that's looking like a very nice wiggle. So much happier with that. I don't ever leave till that wiggle is perfect. After I felt I was done, she was very much zoning out and processing. You can tell she's closed her eyes, stood still. Very sleepy, happy horse. Very nice. Okay, so then we went back out, see how she ran around. Now, normally I have people give 2 days off, just no riding, plenty of walking around, and a light ride on the third day. So this horse literally walked about 50 feet, and we started doing the exact same thing before with the walk and trot. So she has not had time to finish processing. So I just want to see how good we got right away. Hopefully you can notice she's already has her head lower. It's already moving up and down easier. It's a lot more relaxed. She's a little bit happier there. She's shaking her head around. Sorry, that was me filming. I was watching the horse. What can I say? Okay. And then starting to see her stride length increase. It's slow. It's starting to reach forward. She's thinking about it. Remember, she's not done processing. I kind of pushed it. Sorry, Willa. But it's looking really nice. Everything is starting to track up well, much longer stride. Right hind still looks a little short to me. See, she's still looking, chewing. That's all yawning. That's all still processing. But it's all coming up much nicer. Let's see what else. Oh, yes, the barrel's moving side to side pretty evenly. You have to look at that when you catch the angle she's coming up, if you can see it. I think so. Okay, so all that is coming along really nice. We're really happy with how it changed right away. Hopefully you can see she just looks prettier. She just looks more elegant rather than stiff and choppy. Her back's starting to sway. The barrel's swaying, the neck is swaying, the head's going. Everything is loosey-goosey. Very nice. So again, we'll give her a couple of days there, and then that should all be just perfect. I say a couple of days because what happens is, as everything is realigned, then ligaments that were too tight have to loosen. That takes a little bit of time. Muscles might be too tight, but they might also have been too loose. Could be for a long time. So then they have to take their time to strengthen. And that's why we give 2 days off, light ride on the third day. And then I usually tell people you're going to see improvements for another couple of weeks. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.